I started practicing pro bono as soon as I joined Whiteford, Taylor & Preston in 1977. I came from the Attorney General's office, but my very first case was a prisoner civil rights case in federal court, and my second case was a referral from legal aid. I thought private practice was great. You just did pro bono work.
Our firm, Whiteford, Taylor & Preston, now has one experienced litigation partner assigned full-time to doing nothing but seeing that our pro bono cases are appropriately handled. We have gotten far more active, both in quality and in quantity, of our handling of pro bono work, primarily because of Ward.
I'm one of the partners at the firm who actually brings in pro bono work and gets other partners and associates to work on it with me.
To know that he is always handling pro bono work along with this other work, and for him to encourage young lawyers to get involved in pro bono, as he has, is tremendously important to our firm, and particularly to all of our young associates.
I think the most important thing I've learned from Ward in regard to making a professional commitment to pro bono work is to really understand who your client is, what their needs are, what their reality is, and that takes time. That's the only way you can find out what the real objective is. Ward is extremely hands-on with his pro bono clients, and he encourages us to be the same way.
It's relatively easy to convince lawyers that doing pro bono work is the right thing to do if you make it easy for them to represent someone. Then they become an enthusiast and they'll keep participating.
What was great about Ward is he took an active interest in finding out what I wanted to do as far as pro bono work, and he spent the time to see if there was a good fit between projects that were referred to the firm and interests that associates like I had.
Ward's pro bono efforts extend beyond the walls of his law firm. As chair of the Maryland Court of Appeals Standing Committee on Pro Bono, Ward has been instrumental in expanding pro bono throughout the state of Maryland.
Ward's leadership and his respect within the legal community is vital to his work as chair of the Standing Committee on Pro Bono.
The objective, which I believe we're accomplishing, is to make a substantial inroad into that unmet need so that true access to justice exists in the state of Maryland.
So whether it is going to a local bar association and speaking to them about the importance of pro bono work and their committee work, or addressing the highest court and articulating the values and policies that we are trying to implement as part of the standing committee, it's all critical to have someone of his caliber, of his intelligence, and of his demeanor to make that happen.
The idea of access to justice for everyone has existed since the Magna Carta was adopted in 1215. And when we get authorized to practice law, we're not authorized just to represent the wealthy. We have a responsibility to make the legal system work. It doesn't work if people don't have access to lawyers to help vindicate their rights.